Welcome to Wedding Film 101. My name is Bobby, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 cinematic gimbal moves to help upgrade your wedding films. A gimbal is a great tool to have available to you on a wedding day, and it can open up a lot of creative shots, but it's important to be intentional with these shots. So try some of these techniques in your next film, and we're starting with the tracking shot. This can track in or out, and while we see the tracking shot pushing in a lot, I actually think the tracking shot pulling away from your subject can have a lot of impact as well. To properly execute this shot, you're gonna need to learn how to walk appropriately with your gimbal, and this will serve you really on any gimbal shot, and that is the heel-to-toe walk. When we walk normally, we naturally bounce up and down a bit, and while gimbals have plenty of motors to help compensate for different types of movement, this is the one type of movement that it doesn't really adjust for too well. You can see as I walk in this shot that my lens has peaks and valleys moving up and down with my stride. To correct this, we do a heel-to-toe walk, placing your heel in a straight line with the toes of your back foot and really focusing on floating as you walk. If we take that same shot, now doing this specific walk, you can see that the up and down motion of my lens is significantly reduced. The tracking shot works well with some wider venue shots, the bride walking down the aisle, and following shots as the couple walks towards or away from the camera, as well as other shots, of course. Next up is the jib movement, and as a longtime wedding filmmaker, being able to get this shot without bringing a jib to a wedding is amazing, and it saves a lot of headaches. This shot is going to use the full extension of both your arms and legs, and you can either go up or down to emulate the crane motion. No matter the direction, you're going to go high with your arms almost fully extended at the top end and low to the ground in a crouching position on the lower end. This allows you to do a majority of the lifting with your legs instead of your back, which not only saves your body in the long run, but is also just a much more stable movement in general. I like this shot for room reveals and venue shots, and I like it even more when it's combined with a tracking shot or a little camera tilt, just to add another element to this shot. And finally, we have the parallax motion. If you think of your camera like it's attached to a circular track, then it's just working your way around that circle, maybe 15 to 30 degrees or so, to add some nice subtle motion to your shot.
This is how I like to do it. So I have all my weight over one knee, and then I just rotate my hips all the way over to the other knee while rotating you can see my shoulders rotate up here, my waist, then the camera rotates with it.
The key here is that less is more, so don't go overboard circling the entire subject. A lot of times I like this shot for table setups, flower arrangements, and other closer detail shots. And for those, I often am not even moving my feet at all. But it can be used for shots of your couple or wider shots as well, in which case you may need to take a few steps, but just keep in mind again that less is more, and it's nice to take it nice and slow. And the thing about all these gimbal moves is that they are easy to master and introduce and can be combined with one another to really create even more dynamic cinematic shots for your wedding films. If you have any questions or if you have your own favorite gimbal move, leave them down below in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.